Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about something that has shocked military experts, weapon analysts, and gun lovers all over the world. Israel has revealed a new rifle, and the reaction has been massive. Some people are calling it a game changer, some are calling it the future of infantry weapons, and some are even saying it could change how wars are fought. This new rifle is not just another gun with a new name. It represents years of research, battlefield experience, and lessons learned from real combat. Israel is known for turning battlefield problems into smart technology, and this rifle is a perfect example of that mindset. To understand why this rifle is so special, we first need to understand Israel's history with weapons. Israel has always faced security threats from many sides. Because of this, their soldiers are always in real combat situations, not just training exercises. Every weakness in a weapon is quickly exposed on the battlefield. When a weapon fails in combat, it can cost lives. So Israel designs weapons that are simple, strong, and reliable. Their engineers work closely with soldiers. Soldiers give feedback, engineers fix problems, and then the improved weapon goes back into combat again. This cycle keeps repeating. This new rifle was born from that same process. Soldiers asked for a weapon that is lighter, more accurate, easier to control, and better suited for modern urban warfare. They wanted something that works perfectly in cities, deserts, mountains, and indoors. The designers listened carefully. They studied how soldiers move, how they aim, how they reload, and how they fight in tight spaces. Then they built a rifle around those real movements instead of just theoretical ideas. One of the first things people noticed about this rifle is its design. It looks modern, clean, and aggressive, but every part of it has a purpose. Nothing is just for show. The shape of the rifle helps reduce recoil and improve control. The balance of the rifle is also different. It is designed so that the weight feels centered in the hands. This makes it easier to aim quickly and hold steady for longer periods. Soldiers can move faster and get tired less. The material used in the rifle is also special. It uses advanced polymers and strong metals that reduce weight without losing strength. This means the rifle can survive harsh conditions but still be light enough for long missions. Another big feature is its modular design. This means the rifle can be changed easily. Soldiers can add or remove parts depending on the mission. They can change the barrel length, add optics, grips, lights, and other tools. In urban combat, soldiers might use a shorter barrel for better movement in tight spaces. In open areas, they might use a longer barrel for better accuracy at long distances. The same rifle can do both jobs. The controls of the rifle are also designed to be easy to use. Everything is placed where the fingers naturally go. Soldiers don't have to move their hands too much to change settings or reload. This saves time in dangerous moments. Even left-handed soldiers can use it easily. The rifle is designed so that both left and right-handed users can control it without problems. This is very important because in many armies, weapons are made mainly for right-handed people. The recoil system of this rifle is another reason why people are impressed. Recoil is the backward force when a gun is fired. Too much recoil makes it harder to shoot accurately, especially in fast combat. This rifle uses a new system that reduces recoil and muzzle rise. This means the barrel does not jump too much after each shot. Soldiers can fire faster and still keep their shots on target. Accuracy is one of the most talked about features of this rifle. Tests have shown that it is very accurate, even during rapid fire. This is important in real battles, where soldiers often do not have time to aim slowly. The rifle also works well in bad conditions. It can fire in dust, sand, rain, and heat. Israel tested it in deserts, cities, and training grounds that copy real war zones. The goal was to make sure it never fails when it is needed most. Another important feature is reliability. A weapon that jams can be deadly for the user. This rifle is designed to reduce jamming as much as possible. Even if it gets dirty, it can still fire. The magazine system is also improved. Reloading is faster and smoother. The magazine locks in easily, and the release button is placed where it can be pressed quickly without looking. This rifle also works with modern optics. Today, soldiers use red dot sights, holographic sights, and night vision devices. This rifle is built to support all of them easily. It also supports suppressors and other special tools. This makes it useful for special forces, police units, and counter-terror teams. One reason this rifle shocked the world is how fast it went from design to real use. Many weapons take many years to become operational, but this rifle was tested, improved, and deployed very quickly. This is because Israel uses real battlefield data. They do not wait for long reports and slow decisions. If something works, they use it. If it doesn't, they fix it immediately. Another reason for the shock is how this rifle compares to famous rifles from other countries. Some people are comparing it to American, European, and Russian rifles. In many tests, this Israeli rifle performs just as well or even better. It is lighter than many traditional rifles. It is easier to control than some older designs, and it is more flexible because of its modular system. Some experts believe this rifle shows the future of infantry weapons. Instead of one fixed design, future rifles will be more like platforms that can change for different missions. This also shows how modern warfare is changing. Today's battles are not only in open fields. They are in cities, buildings, and tight spaces. Weapons must be designed for these environments. The rifle is also designed with safety in mind. It has multiple safety features to prevent accidental firing. This is important during transport, training, and operations in crowded areas. Training with this rifle is also easier. Because the controls are simple and natural, new soldiers can learn faster. This saves time and money for the army. Another interesting point is how this rifle was influenced by older Israeli weapons. Israel is famous for weapons like the Uzi and the Taver. This new rifle uses lessons from those designs but improves them. The Taver, for example, was known for its bullpup design. That means the magazine is placed behind the trigger. This makes the weapon shorter without reducing barrel length. The new rifle takes ideas from that but changes them for better balance and control. The designers also listened to complaints about older weapons. Some soldiers said certain rifles were hard to clean or uncomfortable to hold for long periods. These problems were fixed in the new design. This shows how important soldier feedback is. Instead of just engineers deciding everything, real users help shape the final product. The world reaction to this rifle has been very strong. Many countries are interested in it. Some want to buy it, some want to copy its ideas, and some want to improve their own weapons to compete. Military exhibitions showed this rifle to the public, and many experts were surprised by how advanced it looked. Videos of its testing spread online very quickly. People saw how stable it was during rapid fire. They saw how easy it was to change parts, and they saw how modern it looked compared to older rifles. Some people also talk about the political side. When a country shows a powerful new weapon, it sends a message. It shows strength, technology, and readiness. For Israel, this rifle is not just a product. It is part of their defense strategy. It shows they are always improving and always preparing. At the same time, weapons like this also raise questions. Some people worry about the spread of advanced weapons. They fear that if too many countries get them, conflicts could become more deadly. Others say that better weapons can also protect soldiers' lives. If a soldier has a more accurate and reliable rifle, they are more likely to survive. So this rifle is not just about power. It is also about protection and survival. Another interesting detail is how this rifle fits into modern soldier systems. Today, soldiers are not just carrying guns. They carry radios, cameras, GPS, and digital systems. This rifle can connect with some of these systems. For example, some versions can work with smart optics that share information with other devices. This means soldiers can get more information while fighting. They can see targets more clearly and react faster. The rifle is also designed to be comfortable. The grip, stock, and overall shape reduce strain on the hands and shoulders. This is important during long missions. Even small details, like the texture of the grip and the shape of the trigger, were carefully designed. Another big reason for the shock is the price-to-performance ratio. Some reports say this rifle offers very high performance for its cost. This makes it attractive to many countries with limited budgets. Instead of buying very expensive Western rifles, some countries might choose this Israeli rifle because it offers similar or better features at a lower price. This could change the global weapons market. Companies from other countries may have to lower prices or improve their designs to compete. The rifle also shows how innovation does not always come from the biggest countries. Sometimes smaller countries with real experience can create better solutions. Israel's size forces it to be smart. They cannot rely only on numbers. They rely on technology and training. This new rifle is a symbol of that thinking. It is not about having the biggest gun, but about having the smartest one. In real combat tests, soldiers reported that they felt more confident using this rifle. Confidence is very important in war. If a soldier trusts their weapon, they can focus more on the mission. Some soldiers said the rifle felt like an extension of their body. That is one of the highest compliments for a weapon. They also said that switching between different setups was easy. One day they used it for city patrols, the next day for open area missions, using the same base rifle. This flexibility saves time and money. Instead of buying many different rifles, an army can use one main platform. Maintenance is also easier. The rifle can be taken apart quickly for cleaning. Soldiers do not need special tools. This is important in the field, where time and equipment are limited. The designers also thought about future upgrades. This rifle is built so that new technology can be added later. This means it can stay modern for many years. Instead of replacing the whole rifle, they can just upgrade parts. This is smart planning. Another reason people are impressed is how quietly this rifle can operate when needed. With a suppressor, it becomes very silent. This is useful for special missions. Special Forces units are especially interested in this rifle because of its flexibility and modern design. Police and counterterror units are also interested because it works well in cities and tight spaces. So this rifle is not only for big battles, it is also for everyday security operations. Some experts say this rifle represents a new generation of weapons, a generation that is smarter, lighter, and more connected. It shows how technology and battlefield experience can come together to create something powerful. At the same time, it reminds us how fast military technology is changing. What is advanced today may be old in 10 years. But for now, this Israeli rifle is one of the most talked about weapons in the world. It shocked people not because it looks scary, but because it is smart. It solves real problems in clever ways. It shows what happens when engineers and soldiers work together closely. It shows that good design is not about fancy looks, but about real performance. And it shows that even in a world full of weapons, innovation can still surprise everyone. As more countries test this rifle, we will learn even more about its strengths and weaknesses. But one thing is clear already. Israel's new rifle has made a strong statement.